Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the We Like Dota League Season 1, round, whatever this is, playoffs. I'm Brian Sabonier, and I'm joined for Game 2 by Jared Clydefrog Pedersen. How's it going, Jared?
As is tradition.
As is tradition, that's right.
Dyer's band.
The
how you
Friday
doing?
evening Game 2 join.
That's right, baby. So, Jared, did you happen to see Game 1 between Stressful Gaming and Squirtle Squad?
I saw about the last 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the TLDR version. Basically, Squirtle Squad
Please do.
dominated 2 of the 3 lanes and carried that to victory. So yeah.
It's kind of what it looked like.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
Yeah, there was a lot of late pushing and
Yeah. The Nature's Prophet and Spectre combo is interesting to me, but they didn't really need it because Templar Assassin dominated mid against Slark. I think that's a big mistake putting Slark against TA.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure how we can make Slark succeed. I know that he can, but I don't know what situation that he best succeeds in.
Well, he was doing a decent job, like finding some openings and stuff, getting a couple pickoffs here and there, but it definitely wasn't to the level of what it needed to be by any means. But anyway, let's talk about this game, Jared.
Yeah, let's get into Game 2 here.
Break me down what's going on with the picks here. What's going on?
Well, first off, I can only hope that we get to see a farming Earthshaker from the Squirtle Squad. Because there's nothing more fun in the world to watch than a farming Earthshaker.
Nothing more fun in the world, not even puppies or
Reserve time.
a room full of cats.
Absolutely not cats for me.
Yeah, it'd probably kill you.
The whole allergies would probably kill me.
Yes.
Puppies might be a close second, but farming Earthshaker is really fun to watch.
Okay.
And picking him this early, it kind of leads me to believe that might be what the road they're going.
Okay.
And the fact that they already have a Lich as well, which I can't really see that being anything more than support. But Disruptor and Faceless Void, we were discussing a little earlier before the stream started. And
5 seconds.
I think there could be some interesting synergy here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
sports.
Sport ball.
Reserve time.
So yeah, I think that you could really see Faceless Void throw down a Chronosphere, and then Disruptor get a real good Static Storm and Kinetic Field off of that towards the end of the Chronosphere. That really allows to lock down even further.
Yeah,
And now
I
you
think
have an
that's
Invoker to help
Radiant's pick.
that single target global thing if he goes to the Exort route.
Yeah, with the sun strikes and everything. And I even think with the Disruptor, assuming you are able to get off a good Chronosphere, and assuming Squirtle Squad live through a good Chronosphere, even if Disruptor gets down a good Static Storm, they're going to be silenced coming out of that Chronosphere as well.
Right.
Which will be no fun at all.
And they're going to be taking damage from it, so it'll not allow you to blink out right away.
Yeah.
Or do anything along those lines.
Yeah.
You'll be locked into place yet even further because of what's that thing? Kinetic field.
Kinetic field and Static Storm.
Right.
Yes.
And then Thunder Strike.
Thunder Strike. Yes.
His
What do you
abilities
think
are really hard.
What do you think of the Shadow Demon pick?
Reserve time.
Shadow Demon's normally a hero that you see it lead into something else. He has a lot of setup, can be super defensive, and I really like Shadow Demon a lot.
Yeah, I think
Man.
he's a decent defensive support pick. I think he could be, if he's able to stay out of the Chronospheres, he's just able to take one person out of the Chronosphere with the disruption. So I do like that. I do like that quite a bit.
Absolutely.
And Jared, do you think this is a support juggernaut?
I'm going to assume not, but
could be,
I would
though.
love if it was.
Yeah, it could be. You've
I
had
would love
limited
if it does.
success with the support juggernaut, from what I understand, correct?
In 2 games, I have won 1.
Okay, 50%
10
win
seconds
rate.
to go.
So it can happen. It can happen.
5 seconds.
The strat is real.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm
So,
sipping on some
I-
green tea
Reserve
and
time.
mint right now. It's very good.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go forth with your actual analysis. Sorry.
No, I'm getting more excited because I think it's looking more like we're gonna get a farming Earthshaker, and so you'll probably see him go mid.
Really? How does
Pretty good. Yeah.
Earthshaker do mid?
He can do all right mid.
I'm a little worried. Like if he go, I mean,
You put a
whereas-
bottle and Soul Ring on that dude, he's fine.
Okay. I mean, I
And
would
really,
assume
which-
that he'll be up against the Invoker, and that
Right.
doesn't sound like a fun lane if I'm Invoker. And yes, Bristleback. I love Bristleback.
So yeah, they're just looking to get a little more tank to just make it really hard for that Void to be to take some people out in that Chronosphere.
They're going for like a super. Squirtle Squad is going for like a super defensive lineup here.
10
Mhm.
seconds.
You're just not
It's
like,
kind of interesting.
yeah, you're just not going to be able to push against these guys. Like,
5
Well, they have a pretty. I mean, Stressful Gaming here has a pretty aggressive lineup.
Radiant's banned.
So I mean, it kind of makes sense.
I just bumped my mic. They have an aggressively defensive lineup, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Dyer's pick.
So let's see. What do we think that they're going to be pulling out here for their last pick?
Warrior.
I think they're going to probably
okay,
Ursa
and a
and a
Meepo. Okay.
Dyer's pick.
I do like the Disruptor and Ursa combo quite a bit. And Jared, the greed is real on the side of Stressful Gaming right now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
lord. This is a
So-
super greedy lineup.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's going to be a support Juggernaut. So okay. Okay.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll go ahead and introduce the
Is everyone.
Radiant side, and then I will let you take the Dire side. So, we have an immediate smoke gang from Squirtle Squad. They're wanting to make stuff happen right off the bat here. But we do have Bim
Nice.
Bam Boop on the Bristleback, KBK on the Earthshaker, Squirtle Collector Keith on the Lich, Game is Hard on the Shadow Demon, and Blue on the Meepo. And Meepo just seems like a great hero for Blue. He just farms up like crazy.
This is great, and yeah, I really think that the Squirrel Squad are really going to be looking to take some of that jungle farm away, potentially. Just that greedy lineup from
Oh my gosh.
Stressful Gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, this is stressing me out, by the way.
Yeah, do you see what's going on here in the jungle?
Yeah.
I don't
All right.
think...
So anyway, on the Dire side here, we have Basana Cat. He's going to be on our Ursa Warrior. On the Disruptor here, top lane, we have Sentry. And then, of course, also Delta Cubes manning this. Does look like it's going to be a farming Juggernaut, which is understandable. Zero taking the Invoker mid lane, and off lane, that leaves us Groovy playing that beautiful Faceless Void.
Hey, can we talk about the double stout shield on Ursa? What's going on there?
I don't know if that's a thing,
I don't know either.
but I'm
Cool.
guessing he's
Okay.
gonna be.
Jared, what is
They're
going
gonna-
on? I don't even know what's going on right now. I know that Lich just picked up a double damage rune, so this could be interesting. Oh no, a nice fish is going to catch out Invoker. We might have our first blood here already, and it looks like we are going to. And the right clicks from Lich will take down Invoker, so... yeah, before the creeps even get into the lane, or into their, or no, there were creeps in the lane, I'm sorry. TLDR, Invoker died. And then the bottom lane, Faceless Void is taking quite a bit of damage from the, what is that called? Shadow Poison? Yeah, Shadow Poison from the Shadow Demon and also Mappo.
Absolutely. This is quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
But man, I'm excited to see this farming Earthshaker, man.
We are
tell
going,
ya.
they are doing a, it's looking like a dual lane mid, which I think could work out okay.
Yeah, you see Lich do that quite often to just
Yeah.
kind of get lane control.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. And it looks like he's going for potentially like the, which I like, kind of the roaming Lich. Or no, he's just roaming to gank. Oh boy, he's looking for a kill on Ursa.
He's
Oh
gonna
my
get
gosh!
it.
Oh, Ursa's
He's
gonna
get
bite it here. Oh my goodness, Jared, here we go. This might be kill
This
number
poor
2.
Ursa. Well, luckily the right clicks of
He's down
Lich
to-
are about nothing.
Yeah, he's down to about 60
The double
HP.
stout shield.
Yeah, double stout shield is real. Unfortunately, jungling Ursa is not.
You really need at least a Mask of Death to do that. Honestly,
Yeah.
you need lifesteal.
I feel like we've talked about this quite a bit, and we both really greatly prefer Ursa starting out in lane and then kind of bolstering his farm with jungle creeps.
Or Roshan.
Or Roshan, right. Kinetic Field will be used on the Juggernaut. He's going to go ahead and use the spin thing. Disruptor did get the kill on that one. What is that called? The Blade Fury.
Blade Fury.
Yeah, the spin thing.
Yep. Exactly.
And it's looking like Ursa, or not Ursa, Lich is just on the hunt for another kill. I heard the Ursa overpower use. He's gonna go ahead and try and take down that hard camp. Lich is gonna go ahead and go into lane here. I'm not sure if they know what's going on here. He is getting awfully close here. He doesn't. He's only level 2. I would think they know what's going on. Yeah, there you go. He is revealed. What were you gonna say, Jared?
I was gonna say he did have an invis.
Yeah. Oh, he
Or
had
smoke.
invis. I thought he had smoke. I think
One or the other.
I think he had the invis. And I do like the solo Bristleback off lane. Bristleback getting the kill in the top lane, and in the bottom lane, Faceless Void.
He's got backtrack. He'll be alright.
He should be okay. The Soul Catcher was used on him. How does Soul Catcher work?
Honestly, you do it and you do things and it makes stuff happen.
You take
I really
bonus
don't know.
damage. Bonus damage, Jared. That's all you need to know.
Got it.
Got it. And the Earthbind did catch out Faceless Void, but he will escape no problem thanks to the Time Walk. Is it Time Walk? Yeah, Time Walk. Invoker going for the Quas Exort build. He does have the Sunstrike and Cold Snap invoked and ready to go, which are just great items. And I tell you what, this Bristleback is just giving Juggernaut and Disruptor hell, though. And I think we're going to see a
That's
Juggernaut kill
Bristleback,
here.
man.
They do go ahead and split up. I think Bristleback's going to be able to get a kill on the Disruptor here. He is going to go ahead and even decide to dive this tier 2, but no, there we go. He does back off.
14 hit points for that
Oh
Juggernaut,
my
by the way.
gosh. Good lord. Disruptor was about
If
in
he
the same
shows
situation.
himself at all.
Sunstrike! Sunstrike! Where did it hit? I didn't even see. I heard
it just about hit the... It didn't take full damage onto the bristle, but pretty close.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard it, but I didn't see it, which kind of sucks. Earthshaker getting a kill on the Invoker in the mid lane, speaking of Sunstrikes. And, oh, poor Basanacat getting a little overzealous in the 2v1 situation in the mid lane.
Yeah. That Earthshaker's level 6 already. He's got 3 points into that Enchant Totem. And you're going to see that really start to do
Sunstrike's
some
going to be off the mark.
big time work.
Yeah. Jared, you know how we were talking about with Sunstrike in the last... There was one podcast we were talking about. I think it was with... Were you there? I'm not sure. We were asking if you get a Sunstrike kill, like if you kill somebody in the well, if you get XP for it.
Yes.
You do not.
No, you do, don't you?
You have to be in an AoE to get the XP for it. You get the gold, though.
I thought Sunstrike was if you got the kill, though,
Okay.
you got the XP.
I don't know. Maybe I'll...
I'm pretty
I'll have
sure that's
you,
the way it works.
Yeah, I'll have you look that up.
I will.
And in the
We'll
meantime,
confirm.
in the top lane, Bristleback got a kill on Juggernaut, and Disruptor got a kill on Bristleback, so an even 1-for-1 exchange there. And Jared, take a look at the farm. Yet again, Squirtle Squatter showing that they just know what is up when it comes to laning.
I tell you, and that's the biggest disparity of skill that you can really see, just in general. The people that are really, really good at this game
Yeah.
know how to farm.
Oh, yeah.
And that's honestly the biggest thing.
Yeah. Nice Fish is going to connect with Invoker. Let's see if they're able to get a kill out of it. Looking like it's not going to happen.
Oh, goodness. Did you get a lag spike right there?
I don't know.
Oh goodness.
My ping's currently at 52%. Regardless, Volvo, please fix servers. We're gonna go ahead.
No doubt.
We're gonna go ahead and see a smoke from Ursa to get into the Roshan pit. I don't know about this one, Jared.
He's got a mask, so I mean...
He does. No ultimate, though. And the only stat items he has to speak of, well, the Stout Shield aren't even stat items. And yeah, he's just getting torn alive by Roshan.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's able to take it down, it will be quite impressive, because it is a level 4 Roshan. I think he might be able to do it here, Jared. This could be a big deal. And while that was going on, Disruptor died at the hands of Bristleback, and yeah, there we go. Ursa getting the kill on the Roshan.
Didn't look bad, actually, too.
2 down.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't
there you
bad.
But that
And-
Bristleback just with the double kill.
Yeah, this top lane is just
Oh, no.
hemorrhaging. Shadow Demon went
Oh,
ahead and
no.
rotated up into the top lane. They got a double kill on, or they got a kill on the Juggernaut as well.
The drill.
Game is hard.
Game is hard. Earthshaker really pulling his money here. Definitely going to be going for a Blink Dagger, I would assume.
I would assume the same, as he is just about to that magical number of 2275 now. What is it?
Taking a look at Meepo, he is sitting on a Bassy Ring and Tranquil Boots on his main Meepo, and on a secondary Meepo, he does have the Tranquil Boots as well. And there's that Blink Dagger pickup.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
That's an 8.5 minute blink.
Yeah, that's game is hard, Jared.
That's rough.
Bristleback
But
in
top
quite
lane,
a bit of trouble in the top lane. I think they're going to be able to get a kill. Excuse me, get a kill here. The Blade Fury will be deployed. They're going to go ahead and chase him down, and they do get that kill, no problem. So, will be a nice little
Good.
gold bounty going the way of Juggernaut, or excuse me,
absolutely,
Disruptor.
absolutely. So
So,
380 gold to that Disruptor.
Yeah, and about a 600 gold going the way of Stressful Gaming as well. So, nice little gold bounty there, Jared.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, but Santa Cat is rotating in, but he did get spotted by a Radiant Observer. Got a couple pings on him.
Yeah, let's see what's going to go on here. He still does have that Aegis, so he can be a little bit careless, but yeah.
All day for another minute or so. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 5 minutes now.
Yeah, and he also, I feel like he's just not that dangerous right now. He just doesn't have, he just doesn't have any stats, you know?
No, he doesn't. He's only right-clicking for 59. I mean, I realize that Ursa's power does come in the fact that if he can lock down on a single target, it gets pretty unreal.
He does go ahead and start to take down these Ancients, so yeah, we'll see what they're able to get done with the Ursa. He is quite far behind at only 14 CS right now. But he did get that Roshan kill, which is always nice.
That is one big CS.
And this Tier 1 top tower on the side of Stressful Gaming is about to go down. It is at about 250
It's making me
health.
pretty stressed.
Are you stressed out gaming right now, Jared?
I am. You know, at this point, I know the Juggernaut, this is a pretty standard carry Juggernaut build, where you just do stats and Blade Fury
Yeah.
for a little while. But honestly, one level in that healing ward, what else is he using that mana for?
Yeah, I don't know. I think even just a value point in the Blade Dance too is really good.
Absolutely.
You know, it's basically a free Chrysalis. And oh, Chronosphere is going to be used, going to catch out 2 Meepos. The Sunstrike is going to go down. The Meatball is going to be deployed, and that's a Meepo kill. So, yeah, Stressful Gaming showing a little wombo combo action here with the Chronosphere, and that's going to be a Mask of Madness pickup.
And at the top lane, at the same time, we had the Bristleback dive and a 2 for 3 engaged top lane as well.
Yeah.
That went
Radiant's bottom tower.
that went to the way of the Stressful Gaming.
Yeah. Squirtle Squad
Exchanges
did
around
get
the
that tower in the top lane, though.
Yes,
So
yes,
I think,
he did.
I think all told, that's mostly an even exchange, maybe. It is nice to prevent Meepo from farming a little bit.
Absolutely.
And Ursa's going to go ahead and get in here. The Earthbind will be used on Ursa and on the Faceless Void. Disruption will be used on the Lich. And yeah, they're going to go ahead and chase this out. Faceless Void getting a little out of position here, and Ursa is looking like, oh, and the Echo Slam's going to catch out Faceless Void and the Ursa, and that's going to be Aegis Pop from the Ursa. And Earthshakers here is ready to throw down a Fissure at a moment's notice, and they don't even need it. They just use the Earthbind, and Meepo getting the kill there with the poof damage. And yeah, Squirtle Squad definitely not letting them take advantage of the positioning there.
Pause.
Yep, very good.
Absolutely. So, we did have a quick disconnect from Stressful Gaming. Looks like it was just a little Dota error.
Wouldn't be competitive gaming if there wasn't a pause, Jared.
All right.
Absolutely. So, little reset here, but we are a quick go.
Jared, if you go ahead and take a look at your gold graph.
You know what, I will, thank you.
The gold is already favoring Squirtle Squad quite heavily.
And that's not a big surprise, given the fact that we were talking about. They know how to farm, they know how to really get the most out of the lanes. Because if you look at the experience, they're not leading by as much as they are with the gold.
Yeah, I feel like, Jared, that's what we kind of learned the most when we played as Noobs Ask Noobs for the We Like Dota League, is that the laning
we are noobs.
Yeah, is how we are noobs, and like, right, just how important the laning phase is. Like, it's if you have a bad laning phase, it's really, really tough to come back from that, and we definitely do
Yeah,
not.
normally, you can't really win a game in the laning phase, but you can definitely lose it.
Yeah. Well, I feel like Squirtle Squad won the laning phase and won the game
yes,
from that
but
last game though.
But what I'm saying is it sets you up for victory. It doesn't necessarily guarantee you victory.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, that makes sense. So Ursa does have the good old power treads now. Is still quite low on the net worth chart here, but that's kind of to be expected with the 6th position disruptor, I guess.
Right.
By the way, he just died.
Meepo.
Meepo got a kill on him. I don't
By the
think
way,
Meepo. He is starting to work on his Aghanim Scepter. He does have a Blink Dagger, so he's still quite a ways away from the, Faceless Void Chair getting a double kill in the jungle here.
Oh, yes.
And Ursa died at the same time. And the poof damage is real here. Invoker's going to go down from Meepo. And I did miss that little engagement there, Jared. So
I did. I missed the entire thing as well. But Chronosphere was used. It is on cooldown now, so you do have to watch out for that.
And Faceless Void, let's see if he's able to get away here. He does have power treads ready to go. He just needs to send the courier and have him come out. But Jared, what I was going to say is I'm not a big fan. I don't like having Disruptor as your one and only support.
I would agree. He's a support that needs some items, and he definitely needs levels.
Yeah, I think
The fact that you have that as your sole support, it's a little rough.
yeah,
It's asking a lot.
the glimpse. Yeah, it is. The glimpse is really good, but I think even more so, like, there's just no. Oh, the
We're
Echo
stunned.
Slam gonna do massive damage. Fissure catching out the Disruptor. That's a double kill for Earthshaker.
And
Good
that-
lord.
Is why it's fun to watch an Earthshaker that farms. Because he can just do so much craziness.
Hashtag game is hard. I feel like this is like the last 2 pub matches I've played. I've just gotten destroyed by
Oh,
an
yeah.
Earthshaker like that.
Oh, Earthshaker too strong, man.
Too strong. And in the stressful gaming jungle, the disruption will be used, and that's going to be a kill on the Ursa. And this poor Ursa, he's down to 4 deaths now. And if you look at the kills, Jared, Disruptor is leading in kills right now, which is not
Not what were you looking for if you're playing if you're stressful gaming?
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not what we call an ideal situation.
Not at all.
But we were talking about Disruptor, and he has the glimpse, but like he just doesn't have. He has control, but not the right kind of control. You know.
Yes.
You want like stuns and stuff, and he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Bristleback going to chase out the Faceless Void. They are going to use the Chronosphere here. The Sunstrike will connect, and Juggernaut coming in here and using the ultimate. I think they're going to be able to get a kill on the Bristleback here. He is going to turn his face and run, but no. He will die at the hands of Juggernaut. It only took about 3 people to take him out.
There's a lot of quills on that Juggernaut, but still he made it out.
Yep. But Jared, it took like 4 heroes to take down Bristleback. It just goes to show, like, with Bristleback's positioning, you know, if he's facing the right way, so strong.
Oh, yes.
And I hear another Sunstrike, but I don't know where it hit.
It hit Meepo. He was farming right here. Yeah, that's exactly where it landed.
Hashtag wards are good, but it didn't really do anything.
Well, no, unfortunately not at this point. It's not doing a ton of damage. 287.5 currently.
And we now have 4 Meepos on the board here, Jared.
The game's gonna get really hard here shortly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because not only that, but he's level 13, so I believe he gets it next at level 18? Is that Meepo number 5?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Meepo works.
He's so much different than every other hero.
And Ursa has been sitting on these phase boots for about the last 5 minutes.
Well, he's been doing some rough stuff. Looks like he's gonna farm some more ancients. And then Roshan is up if he's interested.
Yeah.
The die have been produced.
Oh boy, here we go, Jared. They're pinging out for the Earthshaker. Oh boy, here we go. And let's see if they're gonna do anything. He does have that invis room. There's the Fissure. There's the Earthbind. The poof damage just blows them up. And
absolutely. And the 400% bonus damage from that enchant totem that Earthshaker gets is pretty legit.
Yeah.
He right clicks for almost 500 when he's enchanted. So
yeah, and with on the side of Squirtle Squad, minus the Meepo, that 4-man squad. And there's the Chain Frost, the Echo Slam doing tons of damage, the Chain Frost going crazy. That's going to be a Disruptor and Faceless Void kill, and they are going to chase out this Invoker. And the Soul Catcher will be used on the Invoker, but yes, as I was saying, is the 4 heroes minus Meepo on the side of Squirtle Squad, they can just fight so well without Meepo.
Base rage.
Oh yeah. It just shuts down the farm of this super greedy lineup from Stressful Gaming. You know, they just don't have enough places to farm all those cores.
Yeah, no, there's just not quite enough farm on the map, especially when the map gets smaller, when your team is...
They have Crimson Guard out already, Jared.
Yeah, that's a lot of farm.
And that's an Ags on Meepo. Bristleback has Crimson Guard.
Bristleback, of course. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, good item. Good item.
Oh goodness.
So yeah, Squirtle Squad really just shutting down this greedy strategy pretty well.
Yeah, no, there's not much else you can say at this point.
Stressful Gaming I feel like they looked better as far as laning and even just team fighting.
No,
this
I think
match,
that they have had good response. The top lane just went a little poor, but then they did have a really good respond.
Yeah.
I think their bottom lane with the Faceless went pretty well. I think the Ursa was just I think a bad decision.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Or at least one that did not pan out like they had wanted.
Yeah. You know, I don't blame him, though, because you see, you know, like, EG's Zai do this. You know, they pulled off this kind of strategy in TI4. And,
right.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely wouldn't be able to make that happen because we're not evil geniuses.
Oh, yes. Oh, goodness. And the Earthshaker has done it. He's become the Crit Shaker.
Sitting on that chrysalis.
Brian, this is where it gets really ridiculous.
All right. Well, they know they're thinking about doing Roshan because they kind of walked right up this corridor with Roshan behind him. So what
Because
all...
if he gets a critical on that enchanted totem,
yeah, I was just
things
gonna.
can get serious.
I was just gonna ask you, like, what can crit from Earthshaker? Obviously not the Echo Slam because it's magical damage, right?
Right.
It's just like his right clicks, right?
Exactly, but when he enchants a totem, he gets 400% bonus damage on his right click.
Yeah.
Take that times...
A lot.
Take that times 20.
Oh,
that
the blink. The blink reactions, Jared, so good.
But he had a very nice animation cancel from Groovy to not waste that Chronosphere.
Yeah, that's true.
So
you saw him kind of like
reactions.
shake his hands or whatever to do the Chronosphere, and he just stopped, which is great.
There's a pretty big cast animation with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about a half second. So I mean,
so
as far as cast animations go,
right. We're down to one tier 2 remaining with not a ton of health
Yeah.
left on the side of Stressful Gaming. There is a Maelstrom for Faceless Void, which I do like, but yeah, I just don't think he's just gonna have the space to farm.
it's going to
that
be
he
too
needs.
little, too late.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah.
You know what? There is kind of
Unfortunately.
a shining beacon here. They do still have this tower up, so they do still have a little bit of safety
Access to their
for
jungle,
some of these
yeah.
camps, but you know they don't have any wards over here to give them safety in the jungle, which is not
Right.
necessarily.
Yeah, you want one right in this
Oh my
region.
gosh, Jared! Do you see what Earthshaker just bought?
Oh, the full, yeah.
Game is hard.
Why wouldn't he?
I know. Why wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm just saying it's
This is
about to get
exactly,
real.
if I was playing a farming Earthshaker, exactly the build that I would go.
All right, we're gonna get you on farming Earthshaker, Jared.
No, I'm nowhere near good enough to do
Oh,
this.
stop! He's a melee strength hero, Jared. That's your jam.
But take a look at what his damage is right now.
Good lord, that's like over 560 damage.
Right. And a 20% critical strike?
Yeah.
Or no, now it's 25%. Add
Yeah.
25% to that.
Welcome back to We Like Dota, where we're on Earthshaker Crit Watch. Shadow Demon is invis runed up. We'll see what's gonna go on here. And
We have
a bit of
9
engagement
heroes.
forming up. Earthshaker's on this high ground here. I think all we need is just a nice Fisher. He does cast the enchant totem, so let's see what's gonna happen here, folks.
I think there's going to be an engagement right in this region. right here.
Right about here.
Right in this region. Right here.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, come on. They're just waiting. Just push forward. Just come this way. Come this way. Come on.
Then meet up.
Welcome back to Earthshaker Crit Watch here on We Like Dota. I'm Brian Sabone Yinger. And Jared, I don't
Oh,
know what's
goodness,
going on.
Brian.
My wife has a friend over, and it suddenly smells like Vicks 44. Or no, Vicks Vapo Rub. I'm not sure what's going on.
Brian, you might want to check out Roshan because he's being taken out by Meepo.
Okay. Let's see. What does Meepo? Meepo has Boots of Travel. I can't even click on like the main Meepo. There we go. Very close to Heart of Tarask. Has an Ag Scepter and a Blink Dagger. But he's doing okay, Jared. Bristleback is looking for a kill on Ursa.
You definitely don't want to be sad for this Meepo because he's pretty okay.
Were we sad for Meepo?
I'm always sad for Meepo. It's a bad rap, man. It's a very bad rap.
His reputation has really turned around in like the last 6 months, though.
I would agree with that.
Okay, Yule Scepter on Shadow Demon. Definitely a good item there.
The Dire might want to
Okay, Jared, here we go. Here we go, Jared. Earthshaker going up into the trees. Doesn't have Enchant Totem ready quite yet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on, he's just waiting it out. Come on, Bristleback, get in there. Bait him out. Bait him out.
Tower's getting beat down.
Oh goodness, Brian.
Okay, the
I know,
glimpse.
there's not even words.
Not doing too much. Okay, so they just take a tower. This is so tense, Jared. I want to see big numbers. I want to see big numbers, Jared.
Big red numbers.
Big red numbers. Follow the arrows. Kinetic field not going to do much of anything here. Bristleback just taking these guys for a ride. Meepo's going to go ahead and split push, it looks like.
Radiant's mid tower.
And yeah, this four-man fighting squad, it's easy to forget that they don't even have Earthshaker with them. Chronosphere not going to catch anybody. There we go. There's a Fisher going to catch out the Faceless Void. Bristleback in the thick of it here. Disruption going to be used on the Ursa, and the Chain Frost is going to go down, doing a ton of damage. The Earthbind will catch out somebody and kill somebody. Ursa goes down. That's going to be 4 dead on the side of Stressful Gaming.
They're all dead.
They all dead. Except for Juggernaut. Juggernaut is still alive. And Meepo says, not
That's
today,
true.
my friend. The Earthbind doesn't quite catch him. Oh, and the Veil of Discord pickup from Lich. What a great item.
Especially in this game.
Have fun.
Both.
Dire's mid range. So Dire's top range. No. Dire winning fortified structure.
Oh goodness.
Am I allowed to say that I want him to have fun? Is that a thing?
Sure.
Ursa did just get a kill on Earthshaker, Jared. Good damage going down on the Juggernaut, doing quite a bit here. Crimson Guard being deployed. That item is real, Jared. I do like that. Ursa will go down. That's 3 dead on the side of Squirtle Squad. I think they need to be asking Squirtle Collector Keith here what they want to do. He's the captain of the Squirtle Squad, so that's up to him. Meepo just Meepoing and going to town here, Jared. Doing a ton of Meepo damage.
Getting his Meepo little heart broken.
He got Meepoed by the meatball. The meatball Meepoed him. Meepo.
Dire's bottom rags ain't in a happy place. The Dire's bottom rags is done for.
Stressful Gaming hoping for a throw to stay in the tournament.
There would be quite a throw to happen. Oh,
Chronosphere catching
did
out
have-
the Meepo, not really going to be able to do too much. The Cold Snap is going to do a little bit of damage, or excuse me, the what's the Drow Ranger gust thing that Invoker does? What's that called?
deafening blast.
Deafening Blast. Thank you, Jared. I'm so glad you're around.
Absolutely.
Mid range ain't doing so hot.
Jared,
Tell ya, this
I was promised stats, big numbers from Earthshaker, and I haven't seen anything
Di-
yet. I saw the 378. That's not that. I know, Jared.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. Well, there's only 25% chance.
Okay, here we go. Okay, all right. The damage is real. Earthshaker actually taking quite a bit of damage. The poof will be used. Not going to be enough. Meepo getting a double kill there. And yeah, GG's come out here, and the Ancient's going to go ahead and just explode here real soon, I believe.
Unless it was a fake GG, which do happen from time to time.
Okay,
And it looks like
Meepo
that may
dies
have
to
been the
fountain
case.
damage. Yeah. Well, apparently, Jared, we learned today that in Heroes of New Earth, there's something called a defensive GG, which makes no sense
Right.
whatsoever.
Yeah, so the team that is winning would call GG because they know that they can win, which doesn't seem to be right.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Well, that's a rampage for Meepo.
Yep. That's what happens when you play Meepo, man. When a good player plays Meepo,
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't know how to stop him besides push early and push hard, or just try and out
Yeah.
carry him. Try and go late game, you know.
yeah, you have to go super late against Meepo if you're gonna go late. But man, he's a hard one to shut down, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at the
1053.
XP for
Yeah,
Blues
1053
Meepo.
XP per minute.
Gosh.
That's legit.
Yep. So there we go, Jared. Game is hard.
There was no stopping that, unfortunately.
No, there
Or
was not.
stressful gaming. They just ran into a Meepo that couldn't be Meepo'd.
Yeah. So GG to Squirtle Squad. Excited to see how they do in the upcoming rounds.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Let's talk future games, Jared. I believe we have a game tomorrow afternoon. I will not be there
Absolutely.
to cast that. I believe Last Talon is casting that
Yeah,
one.
our good friend Last Talon will be casting that match for us, so big shout out to him. Thank you
And then
for stepping up and taking care of that for us.
Absolutely. And then I think our next best of 3 will occur on Wednesday. Not sure who that's going to be quite yet. But obviously check out WeLikeDota.com for more information.
Absolutely, and thanks for listening, and thanks for checking out the podcast.
Thanks for meepoing with us. Check out, as Jared
Yeah,
said, check out
absolutely.
the podcast at WeLikeDota.com.